My name is Theodore Cottingham, the School of God in Eureka Springs, Arkansas. A new school, a school like never before has been born. Or are you birthing it now inside of you, too? Me, and many others at the same time. Birthing God to be it, a school in you to teach you you are it, not separate from God. So that God talks to you this way. Women, men, children of every race, tribe, and tongue, no matter what your color, birth, origin was on earth. Are you me, one voice of, who will love the language of, that needs not syllables of you to entrance you, romance you? Are you God coming to see you are God and each other is too? And women being in blessing now that heal the Christ child that's them, who they are. Not male again, portraying a God as. There are no male gods here. There are women in peace. Women who will have peace to birth their words in the leadership of I am one. And I am one will be spoken. And speaking words deliver me to the breath of God, conceiving it, now breathing it into place, seeing the mighty miracles many do. For they will be doing them. And you will be who I am talking about, talking with. So I am preparing women for leadership who will be not under men again, under women either. For a God exists to serve God, not be above or below, but be it unto salvation, not but coming into maturity of the message that you are God. Christ in training, were you it? Or did you throw away an opportunity no more to be it? Or are you beyond that now? No more worshiping Christ, no matter what you thought it was. It is now me time to be me, God in shoes, with your breast teated to no other. I am asking you to no longer suckle mankind and be it separate from me. I am. I am is a race, you see. I am is a popular opinion of me not. But I make many changes in mankind, not. I deliver me from me. I romance me to be the seed of, with my breath conceiving words that deliver the child from all of religion's influence. I'm no more attached to religion. I'm drinking coffee with the lovers. In real time, will you love me? This broadcast, Will you rebroadcast it now on your channel, your YouTube, your technology using in your sphere of influence to heal Christ, not but go beyond it and go beyond all religion and suffer not with religion, crowning you again to have your neurons firing you in hell? I'm asking you to see a new message, to hear a new picture, to conceive a new blessing of you. And the child be that grows it up, who is simple enough to hear the one inside you that you were all the time. The voice, the mind, the syllables not needed. Or are you giving breath to the syllables that you emit through an energy of mankind? Not again, but the breath of God, because you conceive it, because you know you are it, because you have surrendered to be learning this way, preparing for these moments that you now look in your mirror and you call you to Christ, be no more under a religion or any religion, no matter what you breathed the prayers of. I'm no more anointing you to be Christ-like or any religion, religionistic of. I am asking you to be God in your shoes, coming into the anointing where you anoint you first, where you are humble enough to learn from your own words that you emit this way, this day. Will you surrenderedly write, not the consciousness of one that abuses you? Will you know who you are? Will you love you? Yes, will you love you first and see you are the most valuable of all to you? And the most valuable thing you can do for you is to hear you heal you. Hearing you heal you by the words that you speak become the healers I am. Healing a multitude now, many do, and come into the leadership of one, God. God being it. God them. God women. Women of God. The divine feminine me that walks, talks, and speaks this way. In my diction and grammar, not but yours, your language, your people too, and call them in to be one. Call them to speak without syllables. Call them to hear without the language you were taught by, but speak it to communicate with others, communicating with you first in the love of one, at the table of one, where you and God sit down and talk together without syllables, but emitting, issuing, conceiving the energy of one. And one will speak and emit motives not of popularity wanting, followers following. I'm no more interested in followers. I'm healing God to be it, who serious are about it. who take their time schedule and change it to write me. Write me, first person me. Write me, God to be it, God in training, GodSchool in, God, where you have the school inside of you, and you use your words to communicate with you so that you are not a demented race anymore, but God in two shoes. Cottingham's my name. What's yours? You see, God is a simple man, not. God is one who will be it. And we are all one of every nation, tribe, and tongue. If we will but be it, if we will learn how. For it takes surrender school to be in. It requires surrender of heart, surrender of speech, surrender of time, surrender of motive, surrender of popularity or acceptance by others. Will you surrender all that stuff and not let it drive you? Will you learn to live by your own words? Will you live words like this, where you come unto an understanding of the words I am, that I am is a race, and change all of your allegories, understanding, not again the interpretation of death. I ask you to no more solidify you in the shame of other. I ask you to wear a new cloth, a new regal blessing, the royalty of heavens. I ask you to be who you really are. Women, men too, who become them. If they will enjoin not a womb to be other, or will you all have wombs, wombing me, changing your races to all be one, in love with each other? Will you love now be the seed of, seated at the right hand of glory no more? I ask you to change everything you interpreted as godly, sacred of, or heretical. I ask you to lay all that stuff down and come unto an understanding that you are the Holy One. And you don't need another to complete you. I ask you to be the complete God, surrendering to be who you really are. The one we waited for to be you. You see, you're needed here. You need to be you in love with love. You need to love and cast your pearls not again before swine, or are you changing all of those stories, those allegories of love, not but Lord God series? Will you no more be under? Will you be understanding the origin of the cosmos begins with you? Finally, starting a new beginning, are you willing to now? Are you willing to come unto love, into love? Love being the beginning, the seed of a new race that lives not to have its flowing gown of other walking down an aisle to marry someone else. I ask you to marry you. The real you. Being me who I am, an energy of peace, paradise. Am I speaking of? Am I using words, breathing breath? Am I giving energy to I am? Will I am, you know, is a race now. And will you be it? I am asking you to grow up. I am asking you to learn your power and be in your power. And master it, not to enslave other, but to graduate in me. A school for God, being it again, returning to the God life that sheds the cosmos of you and originates the cosmos of me, whose one mind is healed by love. And the tree of life will not be garnered by you anymore, given to religion, surrendering to death. I ask you to love live and loved be by each other who love want to rape each other's body, not again, but be in love with and share it. The energy of one. Healing love. Healing law no more over you. I come out of the laws of man, not I came out of surrender. And the crib of your God no more holds me. I ask you to see the blessing of you and your power, and your day is here. Women to stand up in leadership and not be under men again, nor the church, nor any organization of faith, or anything that wants to put you in your place under them. I abolish that mess from this earth. And my name is Theodore. I am a simple man with a simple message. And I speak to you this day to heal you if you will have the will of no other God, but be separate from you no more, but be the real you in power, the light, the love of one that needs no angelhood of other to come or God to bless you that's another. I ask you to bless each other, but bless you first. In the surrender of the self-talk of one, the inner spirit, the inner God. What are you, God? No more separating from. God, are you no more two in one? Or are you changing what you romance? The field of blessing, the field of energetic waves. I'm no more your waves tossed on your seas. I'm calm, blessing me. And I endure your suffering, not again, as your brutality is no more here. I am healing a world of faith no more, but love. Because I heal the inhabitants who inhabit me. Or am I me? Or you, was I? All of you, am I changing time? Asking questions like this. Will you be the inquisitive me? Will you curiosity seek? Or will you adventure into the framework of the mind of one being religious no more? Will you use your mind for God purposes no more? Will you come into your beauty and be the regal royal to heal each other, you first? Healing then us of every nation, tribe, and tongue throughout the universe and farther. Not being afraid of the aliens, or were you one? Are you one no more among your own earth, or are you changing where you live, oh God? Are you coming to Eureka Springs? I am starting a new school for lovers. Love who will be it. Love who will law no more be led by all the things they were taught to be inculcated of. I'm no more the calculations of you subject to. I'm the arithmetic me, not arithmetica from, or am I changing Andromeda, or am I changing everything you know about the cosmos? Me of your strain no more. I'm not your puppet masters again with your brains that usurp me. I'm healing law, not I'm healing love. Who love is conceives it, and is the flesh thereof. Healing an opportunity to be grace and light. I call you to be the real you this day in leadership. And you learn how, like this, by speaking the words of I am. From I am, the responsible party of me, for I judge me now. And I judge you, not separate from me. I judge righteously, you see. I know what you are. Me, I am a race of. Energies of one. Prevail not in your desert to remain destitute. I am the manna from heaven, not. I am heaven between my ears, bringing love. Law to a standstill. Or am I abolishing all the words that wounded me? Or am I not your energies under, O men? I'm no more patriarchy here being used by you. I am love conceiving the conception thereof. The new beginning is now. And women break with death now. Or will women birth evil no more, but women of surrender will birth the evil me no more. That's the separation of them from them. I birth God to be it. And I've explained it how you do, for I birth me. And you birth you, the new birth of the conception of marriage no more to a stranger from God. Or God, are you no more strangers of in a strange land? Or are you changing Heinlein's message, the academy of? Or are you space walking? No more the cadets of. Are you changing everything? Oh, Neo. Trinity of? I'm asking you to learn how to learn all over again through love's words that you emit this way. And the causeway of you will take you to no islands other. But I tell you this, we're not afraid of space. Nor the talkies. But I will be no more the silence of your lambs. I am waking God, or am I raising God to be it? The conception of kings who will king, not a male God, but women. And women who conceive, God will be it. And men will no more be a race who use them. I change it all, and earth is no more as it was, a planning station for other. I'm no more in your purgatory. I change it all. And I'm not the religious you. I'm the healing me. And I heal me by these words, you see, that I study every day. I listen to these recordings that I make. I live stream now because I'm not afraid anymore to do it. I live law, not. I learned love by the words I speak. And conceiving love, I ask you to also. Conceive your words in love and be the strength of the real me that loves the real you to be the same energy that conceives us one as, that changes the miracles now. And talking I am about feeding the 5,000, not or am I? Manna from heaven, or am I words? No more used by faith to conquer me. I am in action. I have a school. I invite you to be in Eureka Springs, if you will. But coming, where will you stay? Oh God, where will you light? Who will you love? Who will you be of? I have the questions, not or have I answered them in many recordings? Or will you change what you record this day? Are you willing to sit and not have the answers and surrender to speak? If love leads you, or will you speak with the energy of surrender? Are you willing to speak where you guide me not to be separate from you? Will your voice be God's? Will God be your body? In your body, will you be the mind of God? Will you take on no other identity but you with your name and be God too? A race that changes everything now, walking in power. I do, you do, who one is, one are. And developed we are in healing each other, loving each other's family, healing the children first of every nation, tribe, and tongue, without regard to division and separation. I have asked you to be the real you, the light one. Light, energy of love, lit with joy, propelled by harmony, not of your doing, But the music of heaven is sung now everywhere across the airwaves me. And I'm not the sound barriers of you, implicating, or am I compelling love to be it? Am I dropping seeds everywhere? Or are you the words of who will heal the trees of life? You first. Being in your power, your day is now. Transcribe these words, if you will. Are you willing to take out a pen and write these words? Yes, laboring laboriously not, or will you take time with me or 4 hours a day with you? That's what I did. For years, I studied a language other not. I came unto my own. That loves me, I begot me. I conceived me. Because love, I lived. Times I wanted to die. And I gave up to confusion not, but laid low I did. Or was I surrounded by faith? Or was I dead to law? Or what are you doing? Who have you surrendered to this day? Who's conquered you with their words? They gave you an image of you. Or me, God, are you no more giving an image of me in you to you? Are we no more separate? Are we one mind? Are we love lived? I ask you to be leadership women and song of truth, bearing the labor of no other, but conceiving truth to be it. For the mind of one, the conception is now the new beginning me, who does the miracles just like this, where you speak them. You love them into existence. You raise off the couch many a woman now who sheds a tear no more for their past. I am not pastoring the pastors of the past. I am leading leaders to be in love with each other and behold it in their speech, their mirror first, their heart of love, sewing no other garments on them. I ask you to be you, the real you, the beautiful you, no matter what you look like to anyone else. I ask you to be the energy of peace in motion, in action, and live the law no more that wants to conquer you and say you must do this or that a certain way or be under a certain authority. I blast all that authority, not I abolish it from this earth. And you will too if you're me, and we are one. And the mind of God needs not your syllables, but we use them now. For whatever tongue we were in, we share with the life who will be it now. God in training to fly the airwaves of me. And I am one simple man, I am asking you to be you, in love with you, love your words, care for your speech, be punctual, keep your word, be with integrity, be integrity. Keep your light on at all times. And the energy of faith will not conquer you again with the words of other. Live the love of one. Crown the light right here, folks. Right here, right here, right here between your ears, folks. In love with love be. I love you all. My name is Theodore with the School of God in Eureka Springs, TheodoreCottingham.com. GodSchool.me. Maybe the real me talking, the real me listening. That's you at the table of one. I hope I have explained much by the law not, but the love of surrender and the surrender of love to be it. In your shoes, your name right here, you being God, first healing you, judging you to be it. Crown the loving one and love each other. I love you. Theodore Cottingham in Eureka Springs. I am on Facebook. Or am I everywhere now? On YouTube? Healing Love to Be It. I raise the women who will womb the church not again any understanding of. The temples, churches, and palm trees of yours will go bye-bye and not be waved in front of me anymore. I wave the gospel. Goodbye not. I wave me into existence, you see. Or am I energy, not needing your waves again? I travel at light speed and farther, faster. I love live and ask you to see your power and develop the lights of the living one me that crown you with the regal royal. I've shared my heart. Live, love, and be it. My name is Theodore in Eureka Springs. With the love of God for God to be it, living law no more with the separation of you, dividing race, religion, and all sorts of things. Live love. Live love. Heal the kids. Heal the children. Heal you first at the table of one and know what it takes and what it means. And all the definitions of you will no more destroy me. I love you all. Crown the light. Be it, wear it, for it is you. I live stream like this almost every day. Have many recordings in my school. And every one of these is a lesson that you can learn from to be you and release yours, the real you, into being the one in your mirror with power, light, and joy forever. Good day, love. Honor you. And be the honored you, honoring each other. I love you. Good day. Write me, Theodore, Box 34, Eureka Springs, Arkansas. TheodoreCottingham.com. Theodore Eureka at gmail.com. I love you all. Begin a new life. A new love that's you with you. Good day. Women lead. It's time. It's you. Wait for no other. Good day. Thank you for listening, sharing, being who you really, really are. The power.